What's going on, guys? John here, and we're back with Rivalry Week here against Hawaii in the Alaska State Dynasty. We are fresh off of our fifth win of the season and third in a row, in case you haven't been paying attention. Uh, we started off the season with that win against FCS Northwest, and then we lost to Oregon, obviously, because it's Oregon. But then we came back, crushed Wyoming, who has struggled this year. Meanwhile, Oregon is 7-2, so shocker. Then we got smoked by Oregon State, who is 8-1, so I guess we can't really complain too much. Then San Jose State we lost. They're another pretty good team. And then we lost to Fresno State, who's 8-1. So that was starting off 1-0, then 1-1, and then 2-1, and then three straight losses to end up at 2-4. And then San Diego State, we crushed it. Or I guess no, we didn't crush them. That was when we were crushing them, and then we threw a pick, and then they started coming back, but we closed it out. Then we beat UNLV in overtime. Great game. And then we destroyed New Mexico. So we've got 3 games left. If we win one more game, we are bowl eligible, which would be amazing. We play Hawaii, who's 3-7, rivalry game, so I'm guessing it'll be good. We play a really good ranked Boise State team. We're going to get smoked there. Don't expect much from me. And then we've got an Eastern Michigan team that's not very good either. So I legitimately think we could win 2 more games, finish at 7-5. And that'd be like top 4 in the conference. So, for recruiting. Dominique Ahmed, I'm guessing, is going to commit to Florida State this week. Ty Floyd, I'm hoping we can get to come in. Emmanuel Ferris, Angel Blair, Ari Fabule, blah, 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 blah. Yep. Ezekiel Cook, Cliff's name. I put more points in on Monty Dexter because we dropped on his board. I also put more points in on Akeem Dallas, but I don't think Dallas is going to come here. We're probably going to have to end up going for another corner or another strong safety in the transfer portal, mainly because we scheduled his visit way too late. So we'll see how that goes. And then Dominique Wheeler, I'm pretty sure we're the only one in on Dominique. Yeah, basically. All right. So Bryson Jones, by the way, we're just going to, I usually cut out parts where I go over the stats because I'm like, why am I going over the stats? We'll do that at the end of the season. One thing I am going to note, Bryson Jones is very good at receiving. I don't think he's really at the top of the board, but he is at 11 touchdowns this year, which sits him, if we're just counting by touchdowns, 3 touchdowns behind number 1, which is kind of weird because none of these guys are too crazy high overall. Like an 88, I got an 87, but no 90s. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to show for the stats. You'll see the rest of them at the end of the season. But it is time for rivalry game versus Hawaii, and I think we're going to do blackout because I don't think this is a 1 o'clock game. Actually, no, this one's a night game. Boise State's the 1 o'clock game. So blackout jerseys. I think this game starts at 6 p.m. So I might start light, but it'll end up dark at the end of the game, which means I might go blackout jerseys for the last game of the year too, which would be senior night. But here we go. Rivalry game versus Hawaii. We are underway. Aiden Knoll back to return it. Oh, and Aiden Knoll's going to have a corner. What a return from Aiden Knoll. I wasn't planning on commentating it, and I might still cut it out. But if you saw it, that was pretty cool, as here's our previous meeting versus Hawaii, in which we lost, shocker, by 21 points. But here's to hoping we cannot score only 28. I want to score 50. As we're going to start with an inside handoff, Jerian Parker, and it'll go for 4. I guess I did make a mistake. Black jerseys are not going to be good with the color of the field, but we ball. As we're just going to go underneath Bryson Jones, and Bryson Jones gets the first. Great play, Bryson. And expect to see a lot of that from Bryson, because that's what he does. As for 1st and 10, we're going a bubble screen. We're going to go out to Jones, who will only get 2 there. but I probably will throw to Bryson Jones about 15 times today. You might not see all of them, and you might not catch all of them, but he's just so good, as you can see right there. Beautiful throw from Brewer. He's got 3 completions. They're all to our boy Bryson Jones. And yeah, he's just so good at football. As we're going to go outside zone to Jerry and Parker. Actually end up cutting inside. He'll get 2 there. I feel like the last couple games I have fallen away from the run game, which is kind of crazy because Jerry and Parker had like 200 yards about 3 games ago. As that's a great spin to the outside. Parker gets the first down. First and goal. We'll see if I find anybody I like. Jordan Houston open, and Jordan Houston has a touchdown, and we're going to take a lead on our first drive. We are looking really good right now. The non-continental clash starting off with a bang. After the incompletion on first down, it leads to a 2nd and 10, and I think if I remember correctly, last time we played them, they love to run the ball, or they love to pass the ball. But I can't risk that, like, committing to a pass-only offense. So there's going to be a lot of running or a lot of like 4-down lineman sets. As it is 3rd and 8, though, they're going to go for it. Obviously, why would they not go for it? They're testing Marcus Moon deep, and he knocks it out. He had a good throw, and he had the man. Just a bit of an underthrow. Moon knocks it out. The GOAT, by the way. And we're forcing a punt. I think one thing I need to get better at is not completely just zoning in on one single type of offense. Like, for example, that game where we rushed for 200 yards with Jerry and Parker. That was one where I shouldn't have ran for 200 yards. We basically lost the game because I started force-feeding Jerry and Parker the ball rather than running the ball, or rather than passing the ball. I really should have checked to see what jerseys Hawaii was wearing. I just realized this now, but they are wearing the exact same color, so I have no idea what's going on. But okay, 3rd and 5. Going for Brian Williams, and he drops it. We're going to have to punt. Pretty solid punt for us as we pinned him inside the 20. As they're going to go first down, they're going to run it, and they're going to have a lot of open field. And he's going to break a tackle. Freddie Wayne chasing him. He will get caught, but it's a huge run and a field flipper, getting him to the opposite 37, as now they're going to run a hurry up. So I'm going to select a blitz, a safety blitz. I'm going to bring the safeties down a little bit. They're calling an audible. Most receivers on the left side. Going to be play action, and it's knocked out. They are not getting that, as now Javian Smith-Combs is hurt. That's not good. It's bruised ribs, so I guess that's better than, like, torn Achilles, but not ideal. That makes it 2nd and 10, though. Let's see what they've got. Takes a snap, going deep. Got a man. Touchdown. Walt Littlejohn got burned. The safety could not get there to support. And a wide receiver wearing 49 just caught a touchdown on us. I also just realized, you see that guy on the far right side? That's a cornerback. Now, the reason I'm mentioning it is because he's a cornerback wearing 84. So that makes me think he's a two-way player. I don't know if he actually is. Otherwise, it's just really weird that there's a cornerback wearing 84. But I figured it was worth mentioning, as we're going to go screen past Bryson Jones. He's got Jordan Houston to block. Bryson Jones into the open field, makes a man miss. And Bryson Jones, extra burst of speed. And it's a 72-yard receiving touchdown on a bubble screen. What an acceleration burst from Bryson Jones after the juke. There was a guy there that could have got him, but he just all of a sudden sped up. I'm honestly just as shocked as you are. Jordan Houston with a great block here, but then after this juke, he cuts in and just gets an insane speed boost. That corner could have got him, but the speed boost was just insane for the touchdown. Bryson Jones is back, baby. I do hope you'll forgive me if I make any, sort of commentary mistakes or I don't sound very hyped. I am recording this right now it's 10:35, which isn't too late for a college student, but I have roommates who've got very thin walls. I think they're watching a movie right now or something, so I don't want to be too loud. especially considering I'm right next to. I know 6 of my roommate. I live with 8 roommates. I'm the 8th one, but as they're gonna go pass here. But I live with 8 roommates, and the one I know we only don't know one of them, and that's the one that lives next to me. So I just want to be courteous, just in case he's in his room, that I'm not too loud. But yeah, so I just don't want to be too loud, especially with my roommates. If it was earlier in the day, maybe I'd be a little bit louder, but still. As I'm getting Xbox notifications on my watch telling me to collect my points on Xbox. No, thank you. Who cares? As it is 1st and 10, they are driving down the field a little bit. Let's see what we got. Underneath, and it's the wide receiver wearing 49 again. Who is this kid? Just some random little guy wearing 49. I hate when they call audibles like that, because then my entire play gets messed up. Thankfully, we get some pressure there to force an incompletion, but like I hate when they call hurry up, then call an audible, so all my zones just go to opposite sides of the field. It's so stupid. As that's a huge hit by, I believe that's Carl Morris. Gain of 1 yard, and now it's 3rd and 9. I'm actually going to switch to this sort of pass. If we can get a little bit of pressure, that'd be nice. I'm going to have to try and cover over the middle because I know that's where they're going to try and go. As now they're going to be wide open yards. Just didn't get any pressure. I mean, I was too busy covering a man that would have been open. So I had to give up a big rush with the quarterback instead of a big pass, I guess. So it's a lose-lose, really. As that's another completion. Looks like we might have a shootout on our hands. Because I can't seem to stop them, but we look pretty good on offense, too. As it's 1st and 10. Give me a Marcus Moon touchdown here. Or Marcus Moon pick. I don't know what my obsession is with calling picks touchdowns. That's a touchdown. But I had like 3 separate occasions during Marcus Moon's like stretch where he had 4 picks or 3 picks or whatever. That I called them touchdowns instead of picks. So, yeah. Kiki Koloamatangi. Touchdown. All right, 1st and 10. One thing I've noticed while editing videos is I say all right a lot whenever I cut back to like my point of view. So I'm going to try, keyword try, I don't know if I'll actually do it, but try and get better at not saying all right every single time like I just did there. As there's a great block from a couple guys, but one man got through, made the tackle. All right, we're going everyone's favorite play, mesh spot. As I got bumped. Let's just run this back really quick. I usually tend to target Brian Williams, the tight end, because they're more surefire catch. That's pass interference, double pass interference actually, or illegal contact, whatever you want to call it. Both my guys got bumped. I also was targeting Bryson Jones here. He would not have been a catch, which leaves the only other possible option as Jordan Houston, who actually would have been pretty open, to be fair. But the ball was already out, so we're going to punt. Oh well. As that's a great catch up the middle. I think that was the little guy wearing 49. Yep. Jeez. As let's get some pressure here, please. I say as I'm blitzing 3, or as I'm sending 3. 4-yard rush for Sam Chu. The problem is they get ball at half, so I need to make this at least a tie game. Preferably us leading, because otherwise I don't know if I'll be able to stop them. Because after that first drive, we have not shown any sort of defense. As that's a great tackle there. Havner. Yep. He's like a 61 overall, I'm pretty sure. As I'm going to make it Augustus a QB spy. 3rd and 10, pass committing. And there's a guy wide open in the middle of the field. Whoever number 20 is, he's bad. Number 20 is terrible. I think that's Carter. I thought Holland was 20. Nope, definitely not. as we got a great rush, but he actually is going to get bounced backwards and keep fighting for yards. So he's going to actually have no gain there. Oh, well, we're running the worst play known to mankind, a.k.a. Tampa 2. Why are they running hurry up offense? What is the purpose of running hurry up? That's not a catch. There's no way that's a catch. He did not catch that. That is insane. Walt Littlejohn is so bad. I'd rather see Malik Moon. Walt Littlejohn is terrible. Oh my goodness, this dude. But he just gets mossed every play. Great tackle by Javen Augustus, as now Marcus Moon's hurt. No. No. Now that means Walt Littlejohn's the wide receiver 1. Because I have Daniels in the slot. As now Javion Smith-Combs is hurt again. Stop. Let me have my players. 3rd and 2. Sending a blitz. Just got to get people through the line. Doesn't work. Touchdown, Hawaii. Javion Smith-Combs has elbow bursitis. Oh my gosh. Marcus Moon just tore his labrum. There's no way. Okay, so Marcus Moon tore his labrum. The guy that's been having an amazing season, is our best defender, is going to be out probably for the rest of the season with a torn labrum. Why? Why do this to me? Our defense is already bad enough. You had to take away our best player. We're done for. We've got nobody left. It's time for Malik Moon to get like the rest of the snaps because Walt Littlejohn's now our cornerback 1. Technically, I probably should move Daniels to out of slot corner because I can't have Walt Littlejohn on the number 1 corner. As Jarian Parker, big rush. That's a horse collar tackle. Like, this is just completely broken me now. I'm going to be completely, like, washed. We're going Bryson Jones. Matthias Berger didn't block, so Jones got tackled by a defensive lineman. Okay, 3rd and 9. Need a first here. Going Jordan Houston up the middle. First down. Hey, you know what? We're going to give them a taste of their own medicine. We're going hurry up. I like Bryson Jones on a streak here. Going Jones. End zone. Touchdown. Suck on that, Hawaii. Bryson Jones is better than your entire franchise. And with an extra point, we're going to tie the game back up. It was a perfect read. There wasn't a deep safety. Bryson Jones is better than every one of their players. Brewer throws a dime. Jones notices it, sees it. Triple coverage, actually. Makes the catch. Touchdown. All right, so a short little change I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust quarterback matchups by overall. Because with Marcus Moon out of the game now, I want Daniels on the best receiver. Walt Littlejohn sucks. No matter, I don't care what his overall is. Walt Littlejohn is not going to be on the number 1 cornerback or wide receiver, no matter what. Also, that was a great tackle. Deontay Bighill's actually in on a 4-down lineman set. It's a miracle. Praise the Lord. As that's a perfect read. Carl Morris. Sam Chu, who I swear has been a freshman for 4 years, gets tackled. As now we're switching to a Tampa 2. No. I don't want to do man, though. Well, we're running Tampa 2. I left him wide open. What am I doing? Wide open receiver. I just left him because I focused on the quarterback who was trying to scramble. I was like, okay, I'll just look at him, send a guy, and of course that's when I abandon my zone because I'm not looking. And we pay the price. Hit as he throws, going end zone. Walt Littlejohn knocks it out. Oh my gosh, Walt, you suck so bad. Please do not get torched. You are so bad. I called Tampa 2 again. Why does Tampa 2 keep showing up? Can I ban Tampa 2 from my playbook? Is that possible? Can I make a custom playbook? It's just no Tampa 2. I hate Tampa 2. Every time I call Tampa 2, we get torched. Are we getting torched on non-Tampa 2 plays? Yeah. But am I going to blame it on Tampa 2 and not my lackluster team? Yep. As that's a sack. We rush 3. Javion Smith-Combs has been hurt twice in this game. He still gets the sack. They're going to have to punt. All right. 2nd and 10. After the incompletion on first, we're going to run it. And Jarian Parker does not get the first. Interesting. So it'll be 2-minute warning. And now we've got to hope. Oh, I really want to test him deep. Jordan Houston, go route. There's a flag. Please be roughing. It's going to be a hold. Oh my gosh. I should have just ran the ball. I mean, even then, they sent an all-out blitz, so I was not getting the ball out. They were not getting past the line of scrimmage. They accepted it? Oh my gosh. I was going to go for it on 4th and inches, so I guess they knew. But man, they just gave us a second chance. We're going underneath Aiden Knoll. And Aiden Knoll's got the first. You should have declined it. You should have just made it 4th and inches. Because I was probably gonna go for it anyway, but I probably wouldn't have made it. You know who I am. I probably would have called a pass play again. Oh, that's gonna be a sack. Okay. Brick Lewis, best tackle, by the way. Best offensive lineman, by the way. Just got bodied. Okay, 3rd and 19. Yikes. I don't know why I called timeout there. I definitely should not have called timeout. All right, 3rd and 15. Can we gain 15 on a screen pass? Well, we've got blockers. Oh, and we're making it close. We're going for this. 4th and 2. I'm gonna look at what it looks like, and that'll decide it. I'm gonna do RPO bubble. Oh, I want to go for this so bad. Oh, we got it. Bryson Jones. He's got a block. Bryson Jones. Spin move. Bryson Jones, baby. As now Cade Workman is in. And we're going to test him. Nope, we're going to get hit. That would have been a touchdown, by the way. All right, I'm going to block Jarian Parker. And we're hit again. They send an unblocked man. So now we're going to have to kick the field goal. I think I missed it. Oh, boy. No, please. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're going to take a 3-point lead. Hopefully heading into halftime. They do have 2 timeouts, so we'll see. All right, rushing 2. 3rd and 7. I just completely missed him. They're going to have 16 seconds to get up into field goal range, which I totally could see them doing. Come on. Come on, Freddie Wayne. You had such a great start to the season. Let's just carry that on. I don't want to talk about that tackle attempt. 9 seconds. Do not let them get into field goal range. I'm QB spying my best defensive lineman. What am I doing here? Intentional grounding, maybe? No? Not going to call that? All right, I'm quarterback spying. Oh my gosh, we got pressure. Javen Augusta should have caught that, but great pressure from the 2 guys I rushed. We're going into halftime up by 3, but they get the ball. One thing I find funny is you guys are not going to see what I'm talking about, but both teams have almost identical passing stats, besides the fact that I have 3 touchdowns and they have 1. Like, within 1 completion and about 20 yards of each other. It's kind of funny. Not completion percentage, but I think we're completing a lot more passes, but I could be wrong about that too, with how many incompletions we threw in the last drive. Oh, well, that's going to hurt our passing yards. 251 now. Yeah, that's not ideal. Let's see what they've got. It's a dive. Chu gets 1. And now they're running hurry up. I swear, why do they love running hurry up? Oh. And they get the first. They just snap it before I'm even ready at this point. I'm gonna run out of plays because I get stuck in hurry up. Oh, and now we've got a guy whose deep zone is whose deep blue is way on the opposite side of the field. Yep. Hurry up screwed us. That's a touchdown. All right, 1st and 10. We're going to start with handoff. I started with all right again. What am I doing? 9 yards from Jerry Parker. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 1, not 2nd and 10. Why would it be 2nd and 10, John? You just gained 9 yards. You literally said it yourself. And Parker will get the first. Not anything more, but he got the first. So, all right. 1st and 10. LaMarcus Brewer is going to have open field. Getting chased down from behind, but it's a 1st down. LaMarcus Brewer running the ball. Vanilla Vic, except it's not white. So, Michael Vick. As Aiden Knoll's going to have the edge. It's a speed option, but it's going to pay off. Aiden Knoll is going to get down to the 8. What a rush of 44 yards for Aiden Knoll. All right, halfback draw. And they expected that one. We're going to lose 2, and that leads to a 3rd and goal. We need 6 here. Cade Workman's in. And I had nowhere to go. I could have ran it, but I tried to hot route Jones up the field first. And I should have thrown it as soon as I hot routed him because then I would have had a chance. But we're going to kick the field goal. That was about extra point distance. And we're going to go down by 1. 1st and 10 for Hawaii. Let's make some stops, man. Nope, Sam Chu is going to average like 20 yards per carry. Dude, I hate hurry-up offense. So dumb. There we go. Screw you and your hurry-up offense. You're still running hurry-up. You just got sacked or tackled for loss. All right, pass committing. Rushing free. They should not have a guy open. Uncorking it. Okay, you shouldn't have knocked that away because that would have been a pick. Jaden Smith with the knockout. We're going to force a punt somehow. After a tremendous yet uncommentated return, Aiden Knoll brings us up to the 35. We're going to hand it off Jerry and Parker. And it's going to be a huge gain. 20 yards for Jerry and Parker. He's almost over 100. 2nd and 10. Incompletion on 1st down leads to this. And now we've got Jerry and Parker who will go for 6. Okay. Solid, respectable game. And now we're going to go to everyone's favorite hero, Bryson Jones. JK, we're going to go Aiden Knoll. We'll gain 2. And I think a touchdown's way more valuable here. So I'm going for it on 4th down. Bryson Jones will be B. Jordan Houston is X. He gets hit. You can't let them get bumped and not call that. Jordan Houston is wide open. I'm talking buck naked open. Look at this. He's got 5 yards to his receiver. And then, I guess that one's technically not his fault. But let's watch this guy here. Bryson Jones. That's pass interference. But we're not calling anything. So that's a turnover on downs. I call rigged. Alaska State versus refs. There's a flag on the play. It's going to be roughing the passer, I bet. Guarantee it. Yep, show him. Yep. Greenwood roughing the passer. Is that not? It's Underwood. Greenwood's 37 or something like that. Yep, Jordan Underwood. You know, Jordan, you're going to make all these mistakes. Why not like lock in like you did last season and like force a bunch of fumbles? Because that'd be really cool. How about instead of roughing the passer, you rough the ball carry and get fumbles? Yeah, like hit the guy while they have the ball, you know? something you're supposed to do, rather than hitting guys that don't have the ball. Okay, I have no idea who everyone's covering anymore because of the stupid bugs. But great tackle, Malik Moon. And I have another play locked, so now I'm down to like 3 total plays. Yep, here they go. They're flipping the play. So now none of my players know where they're supposed to be. Yep, wide open in the flat. This hurry up cheese, dude. Let me guess, run hurry up again. Yep, so now I've got to run cover 6. And then they'll flip the play. So all of my hot routes go everywhere. Right here, ready? Yep, see, there we go. So now I got to switch the play call, because if I call a zone coverage, nobody will know their zone is. Please, Smith. Ha! Suck on that, bud. You're built like a twig. Can't catch that. Who is Gates? Bro, I'm having bums come in because they're stupid hurry-up offense. Yeah, there you go. I don't even know who Gates is. We got Bill Gates on defense. 3rd and 5. I don't even know what zone I'm in. Going deep. Please, Atwell. Yes! Knocked out by Atwell. You're going for this? Oh, gosh. Up by 1. They think they might as well go for it on 4th and 5. We're running man coverage. Going end zone. Knocked away. Turnover on downs. We get the ball back. And this is not... If this ain't a rivalry game, I don't know what is. Ultra aggressive. Going for it all the time. 6 yards on first down for Aiden Knoll. And now we're... Obviously, I'm never going to run it behind my number 1 tight end. Jermaine Houston is just going to be such a better option to run behind. The former O-lineman. He has much better blocking stats. So I don't see why I wouldn't just run behind him. See, on the right side. Come on, Jarian Parker. 1 yard. 1 yard, that's all we need. And I'm going to run one play. I could take it to the end of the quarter if I wanted to. I want to run a play. Going deep, Matthias Berger, and it's picked. There's no way that's picked. Why am I testing Matthias Berger deep? I don't know, man. Give me a break. 1st and 10, inside the 5 for Hawaii. Now my best corner is getting burnt. End of the 3rd quarter, start of the 4th coming up. We're down by 1. Nope, here we go. There's stupid cheese with their hot routes. Oh, and now they put a guy in the backfield, so I passed him, didn't I? Dude, who is this kid? And why is he getting so many targets? I'm gonna let them call their audible first. They insta-snap it. They're going nowhere. That's gonna be a punt. All right, another great return from Aiden Knoll. Give this man returner of the year. As I just need to gain yards. I need to get my mojo back. That pick was brain dead. I don't know why I thought testing my slowest and worst catching and my worst receiver on a moon ball would work, but sure enough it didn't. I threw a pick. So now we've got a rebound. Oh, and we're sacked. I didn't even see him. There's also a flag for holding. Sick, bro. Roberto Boston held. So whatever happened on that play wouldn't have even mattered. They actually gain more yards on the sack than they do on the flag. So that's awesome. All right, 2nd and 23. Sick, bro. Jordan Houston, he'll gain 8 of those yards. That leads to a 3rd and 15. Going for Bryson Jones, and it's picked. You've got to be joking. That is not a pick. You kidding me? A triple tip And now like all of my plays are locked because of their stupid hurry up cheese that they've got. This video is already 45 minutes long, and I haven't even gotten to like the actual nitty gritty of the game. This video could legitimately be 2 hours long. We're gonna get a roughing the passer. Oh my gosh! How do you even get to them in time? There's no time to get there. Why? How are you roughing the passer, Jaden? First you deny an interception, and now you're getting penalties for no reason. Jaden Smith's selling, dude. I tried 3 different kinds of tackles. I tried dive tackle, I tried hit stick, and I tried normal tackle. He broke all of them. So, to those of you who complain, who they don't comment obviously, but complain about me hit sticking like to yourselves or whatever, that's why. It doesn't matter what tackle I do. They're gonna break it anyway. All right, calling Tampa 2, but it's not like it matters because they're inside the end zone or inside the red zone, whatever. You know what I mean. Yep, gain 7. Okay, let's get a turnover here, huh? Look at that, Walt Littlejohn's cold. Who would have guessed? Dude sucks cheeks, bro. Look at that. Look who got spun off. Also, Louisville won 6-3 against ranked Boston College. What is happening? I should have known after that, after all those drops by Bryson Jones, that it was over. Once my best receiver starts dropping passes, that's how you know it's time to just hang them up. Call it a game. So you got to get Brewer hot again. That works. First down, Jordan Houston. I mean, he's got 237, 3 touchdowns. It's just, he also has 2 picks. One of which was my fault. One of which was kind of some bull. As Brewer's going to have a ton of rushing yards there. Great field flipper. As now it's 1st and 10. Jerry and Parker's got 124 yards. All right, need the first down here. 3rd and 5. Bryson Jones, spin move. First down. 184 yards for Bryson Jones. 10 catches. 184. Are you not entertained? As now LaMarcus Brewer's hurt. He's holding his knee. No. Tell me it's not something. Tell me it's not what I think it is. His season's at half. That's got to be an ACL or something. There's no way it's not. Dwayne Kane in. 2nd and 10. Brian Williams gains 5. Bruised knee? There's no way that was a bruised knee. Dude was holding it like it was torn. I'm keeping Kane in. I cannot have Brewer get hurt. Knocked out. We've got to go for it, though. Oh, boy. Dwayne Kane, what has he got? He's got ice in his veins. Aiden Knoll, touchdown. Bears. They sent a blitz, and he just got the ball out, found Knoll for the touchdown, and now we need the 2-point. Take it yourself, Dwayne. Dwayne Kane, 2-point conversion. We're tied at 35. And Carter stuffs him. What a tackle from Carter to get him down. That's a 3-yard loss. It's 2nd and 13. If we can just get pressure, we can force a turnover here. Come on. Get to him. No. Oh, he overthrew him. All right, 3rd and 13. I should blitz nobody. Augustus, you're You're going to go there. I'm going to use your Corey. We're blitzing 1. I knew where it was going, too. I literally saw him open. I just could not get there because I'm using George Okori. Like, bro. Outside run. Stuffed again. This time it's... I don't even know who it was. It was... I think that was actually Okori. No! Tossing it up. That's a touchdown. Hawaii. There was no deep safety. I don't know who had the... Oh, it was a corner. Oh, it was probably Walt Littlejohn, actually. Let's watch. This guy has the deep blue. Yeah, it was actually Malik Moon. Even worse. Touchdown. Oh, Aiden Knoll. Aiden Knoll's got space. Aiden Knoll up the sideline. He doesn't need a play. Aiden Knoll, kick return, touchdown to retie the game. Aiden Knoll took it from the back of the end zone all the way for our first kick return touchdown. Oh my gosh. Hawaii will have a minute 18 and 3 timeouts, which is enough time and more if they want to score. And if that's how they're running hurry up. Guys, you have all the time in the world. If anything, you want to waste more time. On a pass commit. Knocked out by Daniels. Thank you, Daniels. All right, a minute 3. We can stop them. This video is at 55 minutes right now. I don't know how long it's going to be post-edit, obviously, because I haven't edited it yet. But as 2 guys are hurt, Daniel Hernandez and Sam Chu. This is huge. If we stop them here, we can get the ball back with a little bit less than a minute. But 3 timeouts. Come on. I'm pass committing. Oh, they're going to hand it off. No, please. Please tackle him. Yes. Calling a timeout. 55 seconds. Can whoever the quarterback is, I don't know who it'll be, lead a game-winning drive? They might have put Brewer back in at this point, which I'd be fine with either quarterback, honestly. I just need a quarterback. As Aiden Knoll will return it to 29. It is going to be a 71-yard drive by LaMarcus Brewer. He is hurting bad, but he comes out ready to lead the drive as there's a flag for holding on the first play. You've got to be joking. Are you serious? We don't even get it going, and Chris Leno has a holding penalty. The play just started. How do you get a hold immediately? I should have just thrown it away. All right, 1st and 20. Oh my gosh, you've got to be joking. A second one? This time it's Chris Leno again. 2 holding penalties on the same drive. It is going to be 1st and 29. What is happening? Okay. I guess I've got to run the ball. Nice move, Parker. He gains 14, and it's not even half of what we needed. We gained 14 yards and didn't even get half of the desired yardage. As Aiden Knoll drops it. Okay, well now it's 3rd and long. LaMarcus Brewer's dying. Now we're just going to try and run the ball. Yeah, I should have just thrown it at that point. They wasted timeout, which means they'll have 1 timeout, 20-ish seconds. I'm going to punt it low. And please give me good bounce, good bounce, good bounce. Yes. 17 seconds to get into field goal range. Otherwise, we're going to overtime. Empty backfield. User whoever's on 49, dude. 17 seconds. No way he catches that. They waste their last timeout. These catches in through contact are just insane. I don't understand how people do it. All my guys will drop it if there's someone within 3 yards of them. Meanwhile, we're getting insane contested grabs. Going deep. He's got him. Touchdown. How do we get burned like that? All right, Hail Mary time. Oh my gosh, Bryson Jones caught it. He has 234 yards. He caught a Hail Mary. And we're still going to lose. And the real reason we lost this game, Marcus Moon got hurt. He tore his labrum. And that meant Malik Moon, Walt Littlejohn had to play the outside boundary corner spots. And they both sucked. They both could not they could not cover anything. Like it's just embarrassing. It's like when you wake up at 3 in the morning and you're like super tired and you're trying to fix your blanket and you just cannot find it covering you completely. That's how it felt. Brewer had 2 picks, but I can't blame him for one of those. That was a tip pick, and the other one was my fault. So I really can't blame him for either one. Dwayne Kane was good in his little bit time. He was clutch. Jerry and Parker, 140 yards. Receiving, Bryson Jones, 234 and 2 touchdowns. Insanity. Jordan Houston had 31 and a touchdown. Jerry and Parker had 27. Aiden Knoll had 24 and a touchdown. Brian Williams had 5. Oh my gosh, Brick Lewis, you suck. Chris Leno, I'm gonna bench you if you have that again. Back-to-back holding penalties is insanity. Defensively, I mean, Rondell Carter had 10 tackles, 2 TFLs for Augustus Carter, Wayne Morris, 1 for Carter Jr., Gore, Smith Combs, Smith, Havner, Greenwood, Corey, and Daniels. 1 sack, though. No picks. 3 pass deflections for Tevin Daniels, 1 for Smith, Augustus, Littlejohn, Greenwood, Carter, and Moon. But it didn't matter because Marcus Moon was out. So it was just completely done for. Aiden Knoll put the entire team on his back. 99-yard return touchdown. It didn't even matter. Like, that's just absurd. And LaMarcus Brewer has set the Alaska State single-season passing touchdowns record. So that's also Central Michigan's passing touchdowns record as well. That's crazy. I would not have thought LaMarcus Brewer would be the first one to break a record. But I guess it happened. Let's see, Alaska State. Obviously, we're not on any of those. Let's see if it'll load. There we go. Let's see. What was it? Not career. Not game, right? I forgot what the record was. Yeah, there we go. The only one that says Alaska State. 29 touchdowns in a season. I don't know. I think our boy might pass Reggie Allen there. Bryson Jones. 284. We all know he's going to get Player of the Week. I mean, I don't see any world where he doesn't. So just give it to him now. Like, it's got to be him. As Dominique Ahmed commits to Florida State and Hakeem Dallas commits to Rice. So 2 of the top guys we were going to try and get. But Bryson Jones wins Mountain West Offensive Player of the Week for, I believe, the 4th or 5th time. This is just a ridiculous run he's going on. As I kind of want to know who won National Player of the Week to beat the, oh wow, 594 passing yards. Yeah, that makes sense. You know what? Fair. 4 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns. Have it. I don't need it. But this is gonna be a really long video. I think. Sorry, editor me and you guys as the viewers. That's my bad. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And I will catch you next time when we take on Boise State.